Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to Chapter 2, Decimal Numbers. At the end of this video, students will be able to identify a decimal number standard form, represent a decimal number by figure and by table, write and read a decimal number in word form. The materials that you should prepare are a pen, a draft paper, Math Practice Book Edition 2019, your Enjoy Mathematics Textbook Edition 2013. We will remember first what we took in Chapter 1. Write the following number in words and in expanded form as we learned. In words it is 275,001. In expanded form it is 200,000 plus 70,000 plus 5,000 plus 1. Open your textbook page 17 and do activity 1. Complete by writing in the empty box the numbers in fractional form or decimal form. Now please pause the video and try to solve the activity. We will fill the number line between 0 and 1 with numbers written in fractional form or decimal form. After 0 we have 0.1 in decimal form. After 0.1 we have 2 over 10 in fractional form. Now as you notice 0.5 is in decimal form. It is the same as 5 over 10 written in fractional form. Now we have 0.8 over here in decimal form. Before 1 directly we have 9 over 10 written in fractional form. We will define now decimal numbers. Numbers with limited number of digits after the decimal point are called decimal numbers. A decimal number is the sum of two parts, the whole number part and the decimal part. Example, we have the following numbers. In the first number, at the left side of the decimal point, we have the whole number part. On the right side of the decimal point, we have the decimal part, and the decimal point is between them. As we will see also in the second number, on the left side we have the whole number part, on the right side we have the decimal part, and the decimal point divides this decimal number into these two parts. Now if we look at 12, 12 is also a decimal number. How? By adding a decimal point with a 0 in the decimal part, this number is considered to be a decimal number. Then 12 is 12.0. Representation of decimal number by figure. We can represent the decimal number 1.11 by the following figure. First, we will represent the whole number part by one complete unit. Now, we will move to the first digit after the decimal point. The first digit represents one part out of 10 parts, as you could see in the following figure. It will be called 1/10, which is the name of the first digit after the decimal point. Now, the second digit after the decimal point is 100. It is one part out of 100 parts. We will represent the decimal number now by table. First, the whole number part will be represented as we used to represent it in Chapter 1. The digits and the classes that we already learned. Between them we have the decimal point, and then now we have the decimal part. The first digit in the decimal part is called the 10th. It represents one part out of 10 parts. The second digit is the 100th digit. It represents one part out of 100 parts. The third digit after the decimal point is the 1000th digit. It represents one part out of 1000 parts. The fourth digit is the 10,000th. One part out of 10,000 parts are represented in this digit. Application. Fill in the table the following numbers. Here is the table that we are going to fill. Please now pause the video and try to solve the application. We will first begin by filling the digits of the first number. Begin first by placing the decimal point. Now fill in the digits of the whole number part. We have 7 to be the ones digit, 6 to be the tens digit. Now move to the decimal part. The first digit after the decimal point is the tenth. We have 3 in this digit. The second digit after the decimal point, which is hundredth, we have 2 in this digit. The same is done to the second number. Begin by filling the decimal point first, then the digits of the whole number part. 0 in the ones, 0 is in the tens digit, 9 is in the hundredths digit. Now, the tenth, we have 4 tenths, 3 hundredths, 0 thousandths, 6 ten thousandths. Writing a decimal in word form. Example: write the following numbers in words. Solution: we will begin with the first number. We are going to read first the whole number part as we learned to read numbers in chapter 1. This part is 67. Once you reach the decimal point, say and, then move to the decimal part and read it. We have 32 in the decimal part. You should now mention the name of the last digit. It is hundredths. 2 is in the digit of hundredths. Then this number is read as 67 and 32 hundredths. Remember, once you use and instead of the decimal point, you should mention the name of the last digit. The second method to read this number will be by reading the whole number part first, it is 67, mentioning the decimal point by saying point, and then reading the decimal part, it is 32. It is 67.32. The second number now, we will read first the whole number part, it is 50, and 265,000. We didn't forget to mention the name of the last digit. The second method, 50.265. Application: write the numbers in words. Please pause the video and try to solve the application. The first number will be written as 56 and 800. 8 stands in the digit of hundredths, or 56.08. The second number is 672 and 902 thousandths, or 672.902. Your assignment will be review page 18, writing and reading a decimal number from the textbook. Your homework will be exercises 1 and 2, page 7, exercise 3, page 8 from math practice book. The summary of this chapter till now is: in decimal numbers, we learned how to write a decimal number in standard form, such as 10.506. In word form, it is written as 10 and 506 thousandths. We also learned how to read it. Thank you for following.